It is day one official of the rally, although yesterday we went to Beachmere to dip our tyres in the ocean. Today we are going from Caboolture to Yarraman, about 123 k's I believe. We've assembled up here outside the Caboolture Historical Village, so let's have a quick look at the cars and bikes, and we'll be on the road in about an hour I think.
So the idea of the rally is that all vehicles were pre-1919, which is classed as veteran in Australia. So there was about 20 cars in total and about 20 motorcycles. So 40 of us were going to leave Caboolture today, day one of the official start of the rally. And of course we're heading across to Broome, the other side of Australia. 4,762 kilometres were what we finally measured. So you can see some of the vehicles here. There were a lot were presented in very, very nice condition, but as you'll see, this is going to be quite an epic series because of the time it took to get across. Several of them did not make it. There were a few cars and motorcycles, did very few kilometres indeed, except for the ones in trailers, and they don't really count. This was one of the few times on the entire rally where actually all the competitors were together in one place, because we stayed in different places although we were following the same route, and we also set off at our own times each day and ran at our own speeds, so there was days we wouldn't see other rally competitors. So this was a great opportunity to capture them, and I hope I got them all. I'm not sure if I did. The guy waving the Australian flag is the Mayor of Caboolture, so he turned out along with a load of spectators in order to wave the cars and bikes off. So I'll let you enjoy them all leaving, and as I say, this is the only time I think they were all together, even at the finish, because they didn't all make it there. That was most of the competitors. There were a few missing that had either left before I started videoing or were heading off at different times. But anyway, of course, let's not forget me, 1915 Jem JAP. Let's get going.
Well, this is Caboolture Historic Village. Let's go. We're on our way. There's somebody coming back. straight, and then right into Hensel. So we may as well go in this lane. Left straight, that'll do. Can't see any signs. Oh, yes, that was Hensel. Well, there's no traffic around. We'll just pull a U-turn. Second exit at roundabout into Watt Street, and then right into King Street, and then that's it. Well, we've gone out of Caboolture through Belmere, which wasn't a bad route actually, and we're starting to get out into a little bit of open country, which is very nice. So it's an interesting rally in that everybody can kind of go at their own speed and do what they want, and that works. I'm quite happy here. I waited half an hour after most vehicles had left so I could head off on my own time and space. And that's good because I can do what I want and I can ride at my own speed, and we've agreed a lunch stop meet-up, so we'll all get back together again in Moor. Enjoy the countryside, enjoy the dales. And that's what this rally's about, getting out into the open and riding these old bikes, driving the cars. Looks like we've already got a breakdown. We're just coming into the town of Woodford. See what's going on here. The bike's running good, the traffic's not too bad, and I haven't caught up many of the rally participants, so that's good. Just get nice clear road to go at the speed we want to without falling over other people. So this is Woodford. It looks pretty sleepy. Oh, plenty happening here. A couple of the cars have stopped, no doubt to go and find a bakery. No. Is it Little Town? Oh, there's somebody hitching a lift here. Good luck with that. Oh no, he's not. He's waving an inflatable crocodile. And we know what that means. That's where we turn left. There you go, the man with the inflatable crocodile. I thought he was hitching a lift. Looks like we've got another breakdown. That's the fourth one that I've seen so far, and we're only 30 k's in. Here we are, we've made it to Kilcoy. This is our agreed meet-up place for a coffee and a refuel, so I guess I've just got to find the fuel station. Well, I can't find a fuel station. Oh, fuel station. Let's try that. Stay out of the way of that B double. Oh, here we are. This looks promising. Good timing. Well, there we are. We've made it to Kilcoy. Coffee stop in the morning, so 52 k's I think it is here, and we're going to head off to Moore next, 35 k's, and that'll be our lunch stop. But bikes are running good. We've had no problems staying out the way of the traffic and the other cars and such like, so that's good. Let's hope it stays like this. Perfect weather, nice scenery, and we've been riding through Somerset, which is a bit different to Somerset in England. Here's Colin and Trina getting ready to set off.
So you'll notice here the Enfield is a hand crank to start it, whereas the Spacke you have to put it in gear and pedal it with the stand up, and then hang on when it fires. All these old bikes have different ways of starting them.
Right, let's get out of Kilcoy. All good, let's go. Back on the road, 32 kilometres to Moore, and that'll be where we meet up with everybody for our lunch stop. This road's been quite busy, the highway, and it appears that because I'm on a veteran motorcycle, the rules of the road don't apply to other road users. Especially on things like double white lines, overtaking round blind corners, overtaking over blind crests. Because I'm on an old bike, everybody else, truck drivers included, seem to think it's okay to overtake me wherever they want. So certainly be glad to get a bit further inland and away from the busy desperados in tin cans that drive around near the coast. Well, I just stopped for these roadworks and to let the cars go behind me, and also meant that that was downhill, which is pretty handy, because I didn't want to stop here and push it off uphill, because that's a real pain in the butt. So I was just talking to the road workers there, and they said, "Oh, where are you going, mate?" I said, "Broome." I said, "What?" Well, this is Moore for our lunch stop, and I'm hoping, as I pull in here, we'll find the rest of the group. Ah, this looks promising. That'll do. Time to get something tasty for lunch. Here's our picnic at Moore.
Yeah.
Tasty.
We stopped and I let the semis go through. Yeah.
So with the tasty lunch over, it was time to push start off downhill, put a U-turn here and back onto the road.
at a rally. Looks like their support vehicle's broken down. Oh, their Hyundai's given up. The Yarraman trailhead, and that's the town we can just see on the hill there. So we've got to climb out of there because the campsite is, I think, at the top of the hill on the left there. Oh, straight in front of us now. We're going to go around the corner as we go into town. So this is the town of Yarraman. I don't think we're going to see much of it. We'll just be in the campsite, I would guess. Is this the campsite? No, don't think so. It's up this hill somewhere. Yarraman Caravan Park and Cabins. That is our accommodation for ce soir. Oh, potholes. Pretty good. There we are. So this is the usual evening ritual when we get to camp. Check the bikes over, clean them, fix any little niggles and bits and pieces, but all we had today was a couple of loose nuts and bolts, so that's okay. So that's it, bikes are all checked over, but tomorrow we need to put the panniers on the back because we can't do the fuel mileage we need to without them.
Well, I decided to put the panniers on my bike anyway so I can get some experience riding. It allows me to carry 10 litres of fuel, but more importantly, 2 flasks of tea. Join us next time as we end up in Miles on our journey west towards Broome. Thanks for watching, and please give us a thumbs up.